All right, this is Sonicsol here, and I'm gonna take this Street Fighter 6 fighter control type personality quiz. So it's gonna decide what character I play and what control type I should play on. Now, I did see some other people on Twitter take this quiz. I saw Vega, my best friend, take it, and he got Luke and modern controls. While Daru Ino, I know Daru Ino wants to play Jury, but they got Guile. So I want to see what Capcom thinks I should play for Street Fighter 6, because I'm thinking about playing Cammy, but I know I've also played other characters. I've played Ryu, Luke, and Kimberly at a pretty competent level. I've also have my eye on other characters like JP and Marissa and Manon. So I definitely have a lot of characters on my plate that I'm kind of like iffy about which one I should kind of stick with. So I want to see what Capcom thinks a Sonicsol character is. Like, what character in their list is a Sonicsol character? So let's start. Fight started. The moves you make now can make or break the flow going forward. What do you do? Keep my distance to see what my opponent does. Use pokes to close the gap between me and my opponent. I tend to find myself wanting to know what my opponent does, but there have been other characters I've played in the past that kind of are the initiators, right? So like in DNF Duel, I played Striker, and in Guilty Gear Strive, I played Ino. But then in Grand Blue, I've played Matera, who can kind of mix and match both between going in but also zoning. And then I also played Poison in Street Fighter 5, who is more of a zoner that does what, does A more than B. But personally, I think as of right now, my style has kind of evolved more towards using pokes to close the gap between me and my opponent. I mean, I could do both, but given the amount of characters I've played and the same trend, I think B is more in line with what I am. Fights can go a number of different ways. For every quick win, there's a tight spot from which you have to claw your way out. What's your ideal approach to a fight? Playing things safe from start to finish and maintaining as much of a lead as I can. Dealing big damage, even if I have to put myself in some dicey situations. I like to play things safe. I always like to... I'm the preacher of keeping the life lead. Keeping the corner position. Like, once you have like all these things set, keep it that way. Like, I'm the type of dude that will always tell you, you got the life lead, the meter advantage, and the spatial advantage, you're good, you're set. Your opponent has to play on your pace. So I like A. Your opponent is calm, cool, collected, and efficient in their movement. You have to gain the upper hand somehow. What do? Wait for my opponent to miss a poke and punish them accordingly. Use a powerful move that barely leaves me open and strike them hard. I'm going to go with A. I like to whiff punish. I do think whiff punishment is powerful, especially with what I just mentioned prior. Once you box them into that corner, you want to basically see what they do, punish them, and then go into your offense after that. You've been playing smart and you have a huge life lead. Yes, you can practically taste victory. Which of these helps you pull off the win? A speedy, close-range combat that leaves very little room for my opponent to punish me. A more tactical approach where I keep my opponent at bay with projectiles of varying speeds. The thing is, I like both. I like doing both because I have them in the corner, or if I have a huge lead, I like to just force them to make a mistake, right? But then I also like, if I have the combo or if I got the hit, I want to keep that shit up over and over and set play them until it's over. I like set play. I like being able to set play somebody. I do also like keeping the lead and throwing. Like, I like both. So I don't mind doing one or the other. But I'm going to go with A. I like, once I get that hit, I want to run my set play. You've crushed it in close quarters and secured the win. Close combat's the heart of any fight. Which type do you prefer? The type that doesn't struggle to get in close and has a variety of moves at their disposal? The type that might struggle to get in close, but once they do, they unleash hell? I like B. I don't like to struggle to get in close, but I feel like as a player, I mentioned before, if you could whiff punish, if you could keep the lead and all of that, if you get in, you're in. So I'm gonna go with B.
Commence conditioning.
Yeah. First try, baby. First try, baby. You already know. You already know, son. Your boy gonna play this character, son. Oh, that's what I like to see. What's my control type, though? What's my control type for Cammy, though? The heart of any fighting game is, well, the fighting. Everyone wants different things from a match. But which of these is what you want? I want one thing and one thing only, to win. I want me and my opponent to get to know one another through battle. I like both.
This is the greatest thing about sports.
I'm gonna be honest. If you're playing a fighting game, you play to win the game. You play to win. You fight because you want to win. But in order to do that, what do you place the most importance on? Knowing the ins and outs of my character and unleashing their full potential, or being able to think quick on my feet and assess any given situation right away? I mean, if I'm able to know my full potential of my character, I'm able to fulfill B, no problem, right? If I can use all the tools of Cammy, then I can theoretically do B, no problem. This is between classic and modern controls, right? So I'm assuming B is just like, oh, I want to just be able to do what I got to do and press one button, right? But if you know how to play a character with no issues, then you just pick A, bro. That's crazy. I didn't expect this shit at all, man. Okay, with a calm demeanor and a keen eye for when to approach and strike, you're a good fit for Cammy. Her fast movement speed and long-reaching kick attacks, that stand medium kick is juicy, helps you get in close when needed. And once you're in close, her hooligan combination gives you a variety of options, allowing you to pressure with normal attacks that don't leave you explode. Yow. That's what I'm talking about. I like that. I like that. You're in it to win it and willing to put in the work, so the classic control scheme is right for you. Of course, the tried and true Street Fighter 6 button experience rewards you the more you put into it, and helps you draw out a character's true potential and clinch victory. Yeah, this is me, man. This is me, bro. I totally agree with this. So yeah, I guess I'm a Cammy main, bro. What do you guys think? Do you think that Capcom got me right? Do you think that my play style is actually what I put in, or do you think that maybe I play differently based on maybe your experiences of playing me? Who knows? What did you guys get when you took this quiz? All right, you guys let me know in the comments down below, and also be sure to like the video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when I upload another video like this. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.